So yeah, thanks everyone for joining the session. Welcome to Tungabadra Networks and welcome to the network automation journey. So you know me, right? Let me introduce again. My name is Ramesh and I have total 11 years of experience, in the networking domain and 4 years of experience in automation journey. Okay, so automation is very important. So I will show you the traditional work, what exactly the network engineer do in daily life, and what is an network automation engineer do in daily life. Okay, so yeah, so again I'm telling you this is not an institute as usual. You already seen this, and this is an industrial training. So whatever we implemented right in real time, same thing we'll do here. Okay, maximum. So this network automation journey, this network automation program consists of CCNA. CCNA is mandatory, guys. Okay, so CCNA, whatever I'm teaching, right, the packet level, everything. Okay, so it's just a name is CCNA, but I'm teaching everything at CCIE level, right? You know that thing very well. Okay, so CCNA is mandatory and Python is mandatory. So Python is a programming language that you know. So it is using in various applications like data science and different. So to develop the things. But here we are not developing anything. Network engineers, we are not developing anything. We are just using Python programming language and we are iterating the data as per our requirement. We use Python. We are not remember the thing. Don't worry. Okay, we need to learn Python, we need to develop something. No, we are not developing anything. We are just use the programming language to iterate the data. So how to iterate the data, that you will come, that will learn soon. Okay, so yeah, we will teach you the programming language, what are the content, what are the modules which is required for network automation. We only teach that. Okay, not entire Python. So it is not required for us. Whatever it requires for network automation, we will only teach that only. Okay. The contents of CCNA, the contents of Python, each and everything you will see in website by end of the day. Okay. Then Linux is very important. You know, right? So each and every platform is built in Linux. Everything is integrated with Linux. You should know the Linux commands. You have to install the Python libraries, softwares, and all by using commands. If you don't know the commands, that will be difficult for you. People who are experienced in networking, right? So I'm giving the Python projects, and you can add this in your resume. And you had an experience in Python as well, in automation as well, after completion of all these real-time projects. Okay, so yeah, so it's a great opportunity, guys. So it which includes CCNA, Python, Linux. So Linux training we are giving and hands-on projects, real-time projects. So in real-time projects, they use Python libraries called Netmiko, Ansible, and napalm libraries. Okay, so we will teach you on all these things, and also Git server and GitHub. So what is Git server? It's like a version control system. You know, if you want to write any code, right? So you see, just like a PPT, right? PPT or Word document. Okay. Is there any Word document? If you do anything, if you type any keywords, right? You need to save the document. Otherwise, it won't save the text, right? So or else existing document you can modify it and you can use as a save as. So same thing here also. Whatever you're writing a code in right in the source, so it won't implement on it won't directly implement on production server, production server. Okay, so it should be whatever the code you're writing, right? That should be tested, that should be validated by your engineers, and once they give an approval, it will go to the gamma, then it will go to the prod. So what are all these terms? You will learn soon. Okay, so here you have to use tools called Visual Studio, PyCharm. So you can Visual Studio is very good. Okay, I will teach you everything. I will help you to install all the things. People who are not having good memory, I mean RAM, right? I will give you the you know cloud labs as well. Okay, so to become a network automation engineer, you should know all these things. Okay, so for CCNA, it will take 25 days. Okay, and Python, Linux, Python will take 20 days, and Linux will take maximum 5 to 10 days. That's it. And these projects will cover 10 days. Okay, my estimation of this course is 2 months, 2 months, 2.5 months. Okay, so people who are already completed CCNA, they can directly join Python course. So for them, it will complete within 1.5 month. Okay, so this is a duration. And what are the contents which requires in automation? And first of all, why we need automation? Okay, so the right, data centers, large scale, you know large scale environment. So where you will see the large scale environment in data centers, right? So in data centers, can anyone expect how many routers and switches will be there in one data center? Okay. So I'll tell you, more than 1 lakh routers and switches are there. More than 1 lakh routers. In your small organizations, right? You may see hardly 10 routers. In service provider, you may see thousands routers. But in data center, there are 1 lakh devices, guys. Do you believe that? So 1 lakh devices in only one region. They have multiple regions. So these data centers in, whoever is providing cloud services, right? Like Amazon, Microsoft, Google Cloud, and Oracle, and there are a hell lot of cloud platforms we have. You know, so there you need to configure routing protocols or whatever it is on those devices, right? How much time it will take? You know, if you want to troubleshoot, if you want to, if you want to deploy a new device, if you want to push the configuration, or if you want to test anything, it will take a lot of time. So now automation will come to the picture. Just an example. If you want to configure OSPF for any routing protocol on 1,000 routers, how much time it will take? Lot of days, right? Lot of days it will take. 1,000 routers. Okay, consider just 5 to 10 days. 10 days. Within 10 days, you will configure OSPF on this, OSPF routing protocol on these routers. But automation, it will just complete within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. See how much time we are saving, right? For fast configuration. Understood? For fast configuration. How it will happen? All the routers and switches are integrated with automation server. So you just write a script and push the configuration whatever you want to do that. I will show you the example at the end. Okay. So for faster configuration and reduce the human errors. This is very, very, very important. When we are doing lab, we are wrongly configure point-to-point IP addresses. For the first stage only, we are having a lot of issues, right? Human errors are common. We are humans, right? You may exhausted after working 8 hours, 9 hours, and when you do troubleshooting, when you do deployment, when you do configuration, at least you do minimal mistakes. So for automation, it will precisely check everything. It will show you the accurate results. Okay. Yeah. Now, improved scalability and monitoring. So, right, there are in data center, there are lakhs of devices. So, if you want to monitor those devices through monitoring tools, okay, it is a huge burden. You know, the monitoring tool cannot create it will create a tickets for all the devices, but there will be a delay. But you know what? There will be auto cut tickets. It means if any BGP are down, so the SNMP trap will go to the SNMP server, and that will coordinate with ticketing tool, and it will create a ticket. That is a traditional process. But by using automation, you can write a scripts with rules and in our organization. Is there any interface down? CRC increases. Such kind of issues. You can create your own script and you can deploy it in server. Okay, so just we can simplify this monitoring stuff by using automation as well. Okay, scalability in the sense we are saving a lot of amount, right? There is no manual intrusion now. Network engineers, right? Network engineers, every network engineer should learn automation. Earlier days, people who are software engineers, right, they know Python programming language. They used to learn networking stuff, and they used to do the projects. So in companies, right, based on the programming language, they will get a projects. Okay, if you know Python, networking is one project. By using Python, they are doing a lot of projects, right? Networking is one project. Okay, so programmers doesn't have application knowledge. They only know how programming languages work. That's it. They know the language. That's it. They don't know the application. Okay, so they have to learn the application things, what exactly the customer is required. So now networking is there, right? They'll learn the networking stuff, they will deploy it, they will develop it, and they will run the automation. And like that, data science and other things as well they used to do. But now, nowadays, each and every network engineer already know the concepts, application level, he know everything. He just need to learn the Python and simplify the things. So programmer, if you learn the concepts right, it will take a lot of time. But people who already know the concepts very well, you just simply learn the language. It will be more easier and more faster for the organization. That's why each and every organization is looking for a network automation engineer now. Even you have a good strong networking background, right? They will allow you to learn automation on Python. Okay, it's a very good opportunity, guys. Whoever having experience, right, in networking, they learn. Please learn this, and you can easily get a job in product-based companies like these data centers. Now, finance, right? Finance companies called JP Morgan. Okay, a lot of things are there, and lot of ISPs also now implementing automation. Automation will save lot of time, lot of human errors. It will improve the scalability and monitoring, lot of stuff. So, for example, if you want to configure anything configuration right, through CLI, you can configure. Okay, there may be a chance you do mistakes, and you need to run. If you do upgrade, right, iOS upgrade or Junos upgrade or whatever the device upgrade. First, what you need to do, you need to create a document. What are the steps we need to execute for upgrade? You will do all these things in downtime, right? And so first you need to check pre-checks. You need to do pre-checks. So how the device is healthy or not. Okay, so how you will do pre-checks? By executing show commands. There are a lot of show commands you need to execute to perform device health check. So it will take minimum 30 minutes. But if you write a script and execute, all the command, all the show commands in that script, right, it will execute quickly for you, and it will show you the results also. If anything suspicious, if it is observe any errors, anything suspicious, it will display it to you. That is only for one device. Okay, in an organization, you know what, daily for every operation they do 30 to 40 upgrades. In real time, we are doing only one device upgrade, but they're doing upgrade on 40 devices. 40 devices. So 40 devices, 40 pre-checks, 40 upgrades, 40 post-checks, right? If you want to upgrade anything, you need to do pre-checks, upgrade the thing, and you need to do post-checks. Post-checks in the sense, after upgrading, is the device is working fine or not. If you do all these talks, how much time it is taking? 40 devices upgrade will take minimum 20 48 hours. Okay, so while checking post checks, pre checks, and all, also it will take a lot of time. Now, within 2 hours, you can complete all these things. You can automate all the manual steps. Okay, so currently, each and every organization is implementing their automation stuff. They want to simplify the things faster and faster. Okay, so if you don't implement automation, the operations are very slow, and they will not meet the SLAs. SLA means service level agreements. If they get any project right, they have to resolve the issues within the stipulated time. Okay, so whatever the manual tasks network engineer is doing, right, everything we need to automate. To automate the things, I told you, right, you need to learn all these things. Okay, so scripts you need to write, API based. Okay, and fast and scalable, we have already seen this. Okay, now use cases of network automation is configuration backups. When your device is configured, right, okay, so you need to take a backup, right? If anything happen, if you want to replace device in future, so there is a device, it is working fine for 1 year, then after the device has been failed, you need to replace the device. So whatever the configuration was there in the device, you need to take a backup. Otherwise, if the device is failed, you cannot log into the device to take a backup. So every day at midnight, the configuration will be, the whatever the configuration is there on the device, that will be taken in a backup config. Okay, it is storing the current config in somewhere other servers. Okay, it will back up the, it will take a, you know configuration, it will put in some other servers. Okay, yeah. So if you want to change anything on the devices, bulk configuration changes, in the sense I told you, right, in data center, you have 1,000 devices. If you want to implement this stuff on all 1,000 devices, you can do that with automation. And compliance informants. So you can, that's what, in case if anything happen on the devices, right, you will get a auto cut tickets based on the rules which you define through automation. Okay. And device provisioning, it means, I told you, right, if any new device is installing, just configure a management, that's it. So everything will be automated, the configuration will be taken from servers automatically. So nowadays, traditionally, when you're replacing device, right, you need to upgrade the version first. What is the version currently you are using in your organization? After that, you need to configuring it. This operation will take entire day. But if you use automation, right, you no need to do anything. Just install the device on the rack and connect the uplink cable, that's it. It will directly check with the, we call JTP, zero touch provision. So that server, it will release the IP address to the, you know, it will get the IP address to that interface through DSCP, and then it will connect to the automation server. It will download the whatever the version it want to be upgrade. After upgrade, it will take the configuration file as per the device host name, and everything it will be upgraded. What you need to do, in real world currently, just replace the device, plug the cable. That's it. So now you understood, right? How automation plays a vital role. Manual work, you need to replace the device, you need to upgrade the device, you need to configuring it, you need to verify each and everything. This will take a lot of time. But now you don't need to do anything. Just replace the device and just connect the uplink cable. That's it. Whatever you do manual thing, the automation will take care of it. But human intervention is required here. During this, right, you should have a reachability to the server. You should have a reachability to the server. In case if there is no reachability to the server, right, you will get a timeout errors. The automation script will break. Okay, it will not run perfectly. Okay, so even you may fear about your roles, network engineer roles. Okay, what will happen if every manual task done by automation, right? Okay, there will be a layoffs for network engineer. No, even you even auto network automation is implemented, right? If anything happened to the script, human intervention is required. Okay, so the only thing is you need to skill up. Okay, so 10 years back there was, technology was old. Now 10 years after, see, 10 years back MPLS was trending. Now VXLAN EVPN is trending. After 10 years, one a few more technologies will come. So you need to enhance your skills. Okay, so engineering means you have to learn until you retire. Always learning. Engineer means he has to be learn things every day. Okay, so you need to learn the new things. You need to enhance your skills. You need to, you know, improve. You need to move accordingly based on your skills. Okay, if you don't enhance your skill set, right, you will be there only. You will be, you know, they will terminate you if you don't have skills. See, that's what it is. IT is commercial. Whatever the clients are asking, right, the companies should provide the services to the clients. Okay, very faster manner, very accurate manner. Okay, whoever having the skill set of that kind of skills, right, they will hire it. Even if you are working in that organization 10, 20 years, honestly, faithfully, they don't consider. They need money, 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 money. This is IT corporate culture. Okay, so you have to be selfish also. So you also be selfish. If if you see, if you feel there's a growth in that organization and good, stay there. So there are two things in your life, I already told you. One is career growth, one is financial growth. If your technical growth is good, financial is automatically will increase. So always prioritize the technical stuff, where exactly you're working. Lot of people are working, they don't even got the access to log in the devices, right? So technical people who are working in non-technical guys, see, AI is replacing your non-technical stuffs. So please enhance your skills. This is the time. Okay. So technology is evolving a lot. Technology is evolving a lot. Okay. So in networking, right? See, Python automation also plays a vital role now. Bulk configuration changes, device provisioning, and monitoring and reporting. If anything, it observes, right? If CRC errors are increasing, keep on increasing after 2 minutes, right? It will capture those CRC errors and it will report to you, hey, on this host name, on this interface, which is connected to the other device, it is having lot of interface errors. It will show you that report to you. Okay. Yeah, these are the use cases, and whatever the use cases here, right? I try to give all the real-time projects of this. So device provisioning in the sense, whatever we are doing, iOS upgrade manually, right? We'll try to automate the things. Every step it can take through automation. So I will develop that project and I'll give it to you. Okay. So what are the technologies we are using in this automation? Languages is Python and YAML. This is a file. You can say Ansible support this, and Linux is important, and libraries, Python libraries are these, and tools, Ansible, Git, GitHub, APIs. Okay, application programmable interfaces. Okay, what is APIs? It will cover during Python classes. Okay, and the platforms, this automation can be supported in Cisco, Juniper, Arista, Nokia. Arista is supporting very well for automation. Cisco also. So we have a course called Cisco CCNA DevNet. If you see, right, CCNA DevNet consists of all these things, but CCNA DevNet not consist of Linux and other things. That is the difference here. This is the course which we design by our own. So what are the things are important for this automation? So we will cover all those things as per the industry standards, and we prepared here. Okay, yeah. So CICD tools as well, GitHub, right? So version control, I told you, right? Like how exactly, So yeah, these things also will implement here, and yeah, automation server. So yeah, automation server means you need to install a server, Ubuntu or Linux Ubuntu server, and there that Ubuntu server will have all the libraries. You can just install it. So during Linux, right, training, you will come to know all the things, how to set up your automation server and everything. Okay. Now Python, we use variables, loops, dictionaries, and lists. There are a lot of things. Dictionaries, list, functions, um, tuples. There are a lot of things we need to use here. And okay, so Python basics only, basics, and people who know Python also, they directly learn. They can directly do projects. See, lot of people know Python, they don't know CCNA. Lot of people know CCNA, they don't know Python. So it's vice versa. We are running monthly 2 batches. So whatever based on your requirement, right? Whatever you know, you can ignore it. Whatever you don't know, you can learn it and implement it here. Okay. Yeah. So these are the Linux basics. So how to install the packages like libraries, right? Python. You need to install the Python. How to install? So everything will cover in this Linux basics and networking. See, Linux also lot of stuff, guys. Red Hat server is there. Lot of things are there in Linux. We are not teaching here Linux administration. Please remember, it's not completely Linux course. What are the things which is required for automation? We are doing that. For Linux administrations, you need to create a users and give a permissions and blah 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 blah. But it is not like that. For networking automation, how much Linux thing is required, right? We added here. Okay, so it's completely network automation stuff. Okay, yeah. So yeah, these are the libraries: Netmiko, Napalm, Paramico. Very important. Netmiko is like if you want to send a show commands, if you want to log in the device, Netmiko is the library, and Napalm, so it will support for multi-vendor. And Ansible is for bulk configuration. They use Ansible. Okay. So finally, these are the tools we use. EVNG we use. VMware we use. Cisco iOS virtual. I have it. I have all the images. I will give it to you. Python we will install on your Ubuntu server. And yeah, so everything will cover step by step, guys. Okay. Yeah. So now I want to show you the live demo. Okay. So yeah, these all are things I already completed. Okay, so let's see here, right? In this data center there are thousands, lakhs of devices. So this can be controlled by network automation engineers, any team. Okay, yeah. So fine, before going to go with the question, I want to show you one project, live project here. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just wait. I'm at Hyderabad, okay? So I'm taking my server remotely, okay? Okay. So if you see, right? So if you see, this is my script which I have developed, okay? What this script is contains. See, first of all, you need to understand this is VMware. Are you able to see the screen clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Able to
Yeah.
see your screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So if you see, right, here EVNG server is there, Ubuntu automation server is there. GNS3 is not required, okay? In GNS3, we have a automation server which is already pre-installed all the libraries. So we are thinking that we want to explain you with real-time world scenarios, not integrated with all. So we'll tell you both the things, both the lab setup, both the ways we will set up your lab, but we are concentrating on more realistic thing, okay? So each and every organization they have their own automation server, okay? See, you have seen this, right? Please go on mute. So please go on mute. So if you see 1 month back I made a automation script which will tell you what are please go on mute, guys. Okay, so 10 day 1 month back I guess. So what I have done, I created a script which will tell you what are the interfaces are down. 1 second. Okay, fine. So, so 1 month back, I made a video stating that what are the interfaces down from the router. So, during any activity, right, you have to do lot of manual steps. Okay, post checks also after upgrade or something else. If you implement anything, is there any BGP down? Is there any hardware errors? Is there any CRC errors? Interface down? There are a lot of tasks you need to do. Now I'm taking a one simple task. Okay, what is a simple task? Let me show you the topology first. So this is my topology. This is Tungabadra networks. Here it is showing in the cloud, right? This is called automation server. Okay, how to add this automation server in GNS3? I'll tell you during the lab setup. Whatever it is there in the VMware, right? VMware, you need to install all these three things. Where is this? Once again, here. So EVNG should be there or Ubuntu automation. EVNG is not mandatory, but Ubuntu GNS3 should be there minimum. So these two are very important. Okay. So you need to add the automation server here. Okay. So this is the automation server and this is connected to the switch and this switch is connected to the R1 device. Okay. Like this is a switch where all the management all the devices have the management IP, right? So to control, to reach the device, to log in the device remotely, so all the devices should connected to this kind of switches. Okay, so currently what I'm doing is this is automation server and take a one switch and this is a router. Between this router 1 to router 2, okay, I configured a BGP. See, so router 1 to router 2. So if you see, right, show BGP summary. So how many BGP neighbors I have? There are two BGP neighbors. Just understand. There are two BGP neighbors. One is up, one is down. Okay. So after doing any upgrade, right? So in real world, you cannot see only two BGP peers. You will see thousands, hundreds of BGP sessions you will see. Out of hundreds, which one is went down, which one is up, you need to manually check by using executing commands. Okay, and you need to verify to manually check, right, to log in the device and checking the BGP is down or up. That will take a lot of time. Now what I have done, I just created a script and the script name is called bgp neighbor down.py. Okay, so first Netmiko library I called it. So I given this information and then I given a states, these are the strings. Okay, I given in one variable. Okay, so now, so see, I don't want to explain this code because you will get confused. Okay, people who know Python they can understand little bit. Now it's ignore about this code. After 20 days you will be master in this. Okay, yeah. So I executed the command. What is the command I executed? See, show IP BGP summary. Once I executed the command, whatever the output it is coming, right, I will store in some variable. I'm iterating it. Now what I'm doing, what are the BGP neighbors are down, right? It will display it. What are the BGP neighbors are down, right? That will be displayed to me. So, so can we do that now? So first of all, I need to log into the server. Okay, putty. So for you, I'm logging into server C remotely. 192.160.12.129 is my server. So I need to accept it. So login as my username and the password. So I successfully log into the automation server. So this automation server, right, as per the topology here, this automation server is connected to this R1 router, right? So let's do this. So here, so where exactly your script is developed? My script is developed here. CD automation is a folder. If you see ls, right, this is my script. What is my script? BGP neighbor dot down, sorry, BGP neighbor down dot py script. Okay, so now I need to execute this script. See, if I execute this script, right, Python 3. So I'm using Python version 3 and execute the script. Once you execute the script, right, this script automatically run it and it will show you what are the BGP neighbors are down. Can I execute it now? Okay, I need to enable a virtual environment. Okay, so there are some things we need to do. One second. So you need to enable this. Okay, okay. Now I enable virtual environment. Let's see. See, I ran a script. Okay, what it is saying? It is executing show BGP summary or and the BGP neighbors that are down is 2.2.2, right? I just enable a script. So like this is a small task, very small task. Like this, whatever the tasks which we are doing manually, right? Everything you added in script and call it out, everything will show you in one result. So that this is a neighbor which is down. So I've written a script stating that what are the devices which are in idle. See here, what are the devices which are in idle, connect and active. This is a BGP neighbor status. Okay, this is one thing. And I have written a one more Python script. It is stating that what are the interfaces which are down on the device. So if you see right, manually you need to log in the device, show IP interface brief. If you see right, these many devices are down. Now, if you want to see what are the devices which are down, right, you need to log in the device and execute this command. But now it's not required. Now Python script is there here. I have given everything here. So okay, let's run this script as well. Okay, here. So Python 3 test. Okay, what is that? Some syntax error, line 34 that we need to troubleshoot. Is there any changes I've made in the script? Yeah, it is saying line 34. What error it is saying? Here, this is a Visual
Hello.
Studio, guys. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, there is some gap.
Yeah,
Status keyword is there. Yeah,
yeah, it's a gap there.
remove that gap.
So this is the one. Yeah. So yeah, now if you execute here, right? Yeah, there is a typo error there. Yeah. Now execute this. See? See, these are the interfaces which are down. This is one more task. Okay. All these kind of tasks you can put in one Python script, and during any activity, right, in your real-time world, what will happen? You will have a MOP, method of procedure document. When you upgrade any device or anything, right, any activity, you need to do pre-checks. You need to check what are the interfaces down, what are the BGP is done, what are the OSPF is down, what is the device temperature, what everything. All pre-checks, all show commands you can enter in the script and grab that output. If you see any suspicious thing, right, it will show you, it will display you. Okay, and If it is everything is good, it will go to the next step. If it is showing any suspicious thing, right, it will display it, and you need to take an action. You need to check with your field engineers. Hey, some interface is down, some BGP is down. So you can take help from them, and or else if you can fix it, you can fix it. Okay. So once everything is fixed, right, rerun the script, and the script will pass through, and it will go to the next step. Okay, this is a procedure, guys. Okay, just understand. So you may have a question like, hey, you just doing one device, right? And you log into the one instead of writing all this script, just directly click on it, and you can execute the commands. This is GNS3 tool, guys. In real time, it is not like that. You need to log in the device through SSH like me here, and verify the show commands. Now it is only one command. Now it will, maybe it is simple for you, but in real world, you need to execute hundreds of commands, show commands. So hundreds of show commands, if you execute, and you have to validate it whether it is working perfectly or not, that will take a lot of time. The main agenda of this automation is to reduce the time. Time is very valuable, right? So based on the time and work only, they're paying amount to the candidates, employees. So now automation is very big thing, and it is reducing lot of administrative work, lot of time it is saving, and there is no human errors, very good accuracy. So if you get a Apple phone for 10 rupees, you will buy or not, right? Yes or no? If you get a Apple phone for 10 rupees, you will buy or not? It's same thing. Automation is like that. Okay. Instead of paying 1 lakh rupee to the network engineer, people who knows automation, right, they will pay that 1 lakh to the network automation engineer. Okay. So people who are having multi skills, this is a business, guys. Same like, if you're running a hotel, if the chef only knows how to make puri, he is giving 10,000, and he onboard one more guy how to make dosa. So he onboard two chefs, one for puri, one for dosa. Instead of paying 10,000 for each person, right? So there's a one more guy, he knows both. He know how to make puri, how to make dosa. He need only 10,000 rupees. So he will save some amount, right? So he will choose the third person. Same thing nowadays. Not only in networking domain, any domain, you should have a skills. Okay. Corporate culture is just a business thing, man. So don't you don't, what is that? Uh, don't create any emotions with your company. It is just a organization. Whenever you work, right, just work honestly, do your job, and do your best. Don't create any emotions with organizations, because if they need it, they need you, they will keep it, they will you know they will give you chance. But if they don't need you, right, they will throw you out. People who are working 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, doesn't matter. Always they look for money. Okay, company growth and all. Okay. So ultimately what I'm saying is enhance your skills. This is a network automation, you know what is that, demo. Okay, I hope you understand. I gave you two examples. These are the just two tasks. Okay. What projects I want to give it to, whatever we do, iOS upgrade or Juniper upgrade, right, every upgrade will do entire automatically. Okay, let's create a script like that and develop our project. Okay. And whatever we are doing OSPF real time project, right, we are manually doing, right. So everything we'll do through automation. Okay, we'll develop the script. So I want to give you 4 to 5 projects. One is to configure protocols on all the devices, another one is upgrade stuff, and another one is to take a files, configuration files, other files automatically, to take a backup configuration files, right, through other server. That is the one. And the show commands, device health status. If the device health status, if any interface down, like now you saw it, right. So we will create a through APIs also, through APIs, how it calls, how with booleans, how it will show you whether true or false. All the things we try to give you in this automation journey. Okay. Now, and the final thing is price, right? What is the cost of this automation? See, so what we consist of this year, right? Okay, one second. Where are we? Yeah. This consists of CCNA. CCNA cost is as usual, 10,000 rupees. Okay. And Python, Linux, all these projects with Git server and everything. This will be also including. This everything is including is 35K. Okay. Just listen carefully. 35K. But okay. So whoever is enrolling all this, right? For the first time we are doing this, right? So for the first time we are giving flat 10K discount rupees now. So you may think that why don't you make it as a 25K? Why you creating is a business strategy, right? No, it's not a business strategy. So we are submitting this amount to, we are permanently submitting the course cost is this. So we don't want to hike the prices. So currently if you put as 25K, after few days if you hike it, right? Why are you increasing? See, we are getting lot of things. So as per the industry standards, you can check it outside also. Okay. CCNA I'm teaching at CCI level. Check the content which I'm delivering it. Okay. So check it each and everything outside how it is and all, and you can decide it. Okay. So currently we are giving flat 10K discount to each and everyone, and whoever is completed CCNA already, right? Okay. That will remaining all they will just need to pay 15K rupees only. That's it. Okay. With GST is mandatory. GST is mandatory. Okay. Yeah. So for Python, Linux is also we told you lot of things. Only the user creation only we will not teach. Except everything Linux it will cover. In this course, within 15K, you will get Python course completely, automation wise, Linux, and these are the projects. Generally, I used to give you the real time project separately, but now I want to include this only. Okay, these are the real time projects. In these real time projects, you will come to know the procedure, high level design with low level design. Along with that, you will get a hands on Ansible, how to create a .yaml file, how to call those files. You will create a APIs also. You need to call that APIs in you know YAML file. YAML file you need to call in Jinja template. There are a lot of things, guys. You'll come to know here. So I'm not sure this is the first time we are teaching, right? Our estimation is 2.5 months. This may go to 3 months also. Okay. Our agenda is whatever we want to deliver, everything and everyone should be understand. So since a lot of people are new to the logic, right, this programming, they may take a lot of time also. So we also want to go with the persons until they understands clearly. We cannot move the topic. That is the main thing right here. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So when we want to start this course in the July first week. Okay. If you open a calendar, right? Let me open a calendar here. Yeah, June. Sorry. Where is the calendar? Yeah. Hmm. I think this is the calendar, right? So May, June. So this is June 2nd. We are going to start June 2nd, this automation. So people who are already completed CCNA, right? So June 2nd, the Python course will be started. Okay. After 2 weeks, so June 2nd, Python course will be started. And whoever knows the Python, right? So Linux will be also started in different times. So the timings are morning 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. guys. The timings are equal. So who will teach the Python? That is a $1 million question now. So the Python can be taught by Chandana. So she has 6 years experience in programming. Okay. So she will teach you the Python. I will teach you the CCNA, and she will teach you the Python. And Harsha, he will teach you the Linux. So see, I'm a human, right? I know all these things, but I want I want expertise to teach all these things, right? So it's not like greedy thing. So I'm good at I know where I'm good at. I know all these things, but if I if you, my teaching style is completely different, guys. Whatever you want to explain, right? You have to recall the real time scenario and explain to the candidates. I cannot recall it real time stuff for Python, right? Because I have huge experience in CCNA networking. Okay, I will teach CCNA. Python can be taught by Chandana. She did a plenty of projects. And Linux, he know Linux stuff. He will tell you how exactly Linux works for automation wise. And these, right, these hands on, this can be teach by me and Chandana. We can both together we can teach it. Okay, either me or her will create a project, we'll explain you that. Okay, Maximum Chandana only will cover this, but I will also be join and I will also, you know, clear the things. Okay. Now Git server, I will take care of Git server and GitHub and Visual Studio stuff. Okay. During this, right? So lab installation process will be taken care by Harsha. Harsha will take care of lab installation to set up everything on your laptops, guys. Okay. So whoever having issues, we want to provide a cloud labs also. So cloud labs, okay. Um, Cloud labs, not everyone can practice at the same time. So we want to purchase a license. We want to give the user access. So that's a Uber to server, right? We want to give a users for you. Okay. Each and whoever is enrolling, right? We will give you user credentials to you and log in the Uber to server and keep, creating your own stuff. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of things need to be updated, so we'll update, and that's why we are taking 1 week of time now. Okay. It's almost done, 90% is done. Just, testing is pending. If multiple users can log in the server, right? So how can we track it? So it's easy only. So we will do that. And what are the syllabus, right? Every concept and syllabus. So we are going to add a page. So in our networking here, right? Tungabadra networks. Okay. So here you will see real-time projects. Okay. And out of here you will see one more tab called network automation. There you will find all the PPTs and everything. Okay. PPTs are already prepared. So day by day we will teach you, right? So every day we'll update in website recorded session as well as PPT. Okay. Yeah. That's all for today. If you have any questions now, throw arrows on me. Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me stop the recording now. I'll take your questions personally, okay? Thank you so much, everyone.